watched a movie last night. Oh, it was good. The movie Formula One, the movie, is about an old F1 driver who is asked back to mentor a rookie. So he used to be like a big driver back in his day, but then he got into a huge car accident, severed his spine or something like that, broke his leg, da da da. So he was like, I'm not doing F1 anymore. I'm gonna go do like NASCAR, Indy races, stuff like that. His best friend from back in his old F1 days has a team, bought a team, tells him like, hey, I'm 300 and something $1 million in debt, and I'm in like I'm gonna lose my team. I need you to come train my rookies because my team isn't doing very good. And the guy's like, nah, nah, I don't do that anymore. I don't do that anymore. And the guy's like, please, please, please help me. And then finally the guy's like, okay, I'll come help you. It's awesome. So if you can't tell by my excitement, I'm a Formula One fan. So I was like super excited about this movie, and I'm so excited that it turned out to be like a really good movie. I would recommend you guys go see it in IMAX because it deserves it. And I'm pretty sure it was made for it. This movie really works for me because all of the actors have great chemistry together. Brad Pitt plays the lead as Sonny, Javier Bardem plays Ruben as his best friend, and then Damson Idris plays Joshua, aka JP, as the rookie driver. And together, they all just have really good chemistry. I feel like they did really great bonding experiments or bonding outings or whatever offset because they felt like they were really intuitive with each other. It was really a great performance. And even Carrie Coden, played by Kate, who is the team principal of this imaginary Formula One team, does a really good job too. Like everybody is just amazing and the chemistry is all there and it's great. My favorite part of this movie is obviously the camera angles because they use so many different angles so that we can see all aspects of what's going on. We see the track, we see inside the garage, we see inside the studios and the offices that go on. So you can actually see the entire world that's built around Formula One. It's very realistic. But my favorite part is we get a POV where we're literally just seeing the track, and so we don't know like, are we gonna turn here? Are we gonna crash here? It's very thrilling and intense, and they use it very like it's not just thrown in there. It's intentional. All of the camera angles are very intentional, and it makes for really riveting and really interesting and very like full movie. And also, if you aren't a Formula One fan, if you've never seen the race before ever, that's fine. You can still see this movie because they do a really good job using exposition and explaining what things are, like the technical terms and what's going on in the garage and the technical things that the drivers have to do because they actually use the true announcers, which is really great. Although this isn't a original story, the old timer comes back to his old thing. The rookie and him don't get along. They like bash heads, and then all of a sudden, like they start listening to each other and start working together. Although that's not an original story, this story still works really well. They did a really good job of building the relationships. We really get to see who Sonny is. We really get to see who Joshua is and his family and what he's going through. We get to see Ruben, and we get to see the people who are going against Ruben. There's multiple different storylines here to make up a story that we've seen over and over, but to the point where it's not redundant. It isn't like, oh, beyond yan yan, seen this before, blah blah blah. It still gives you excitement, and it still gives you different, and it still gives you heart, which is really nice about this movie. I understand that there was a lot of controversy and a lot of people upset that Simone Ashley's character got edited out of this movie. But honestly, you guys, there was no reason for Damson Idris's character to have a girlfriend or romantic romance storyline. I feel like that would have completely changed the feeling and changed the narrative of this movie. The movie was already 2.5 hours long, and if her character and the romance storyline or whatever they were going to do with her, it would have made the movie drag. So although yeah, it sucks that she didn't get to, you know, act in this movie, she still was credited. You still see her for a glimpse, and you got to kill your darling sometimes, unfortunately. And I think that removing her character and her storyline out of the movie was beneficial and made for a better movie. I also understand there was controversy about this movie marketing Brad Pitt instead of focusing more on Damson Idris, since this was Damson Idris's like first big movie role. But you have to understand that Formula One isn't necessarily like an American sport. It's European. Like, yes, some people watch it here, but it's not as big as like football. It's not as big as basketball. So in order to get American audiences to come see this movie, they had to use a familiar face, which is Brad Pitt, who is like America's sweetheart, or at least he used to be. So like I don't think it was them not showing Damson Idris as the lead on posters and commercials and stuff. I think they were just trying to make sure that the American audiences were coming to come see this movie and not making money. I don't think it had anything to do with race or anything that people were saying. I literally think it was just marketing. And when you do see this movie, you see that Damson Idris is pretty much is in every scene. So he didn't get cut out of the movie. He didn't get sacrificed. He just wasn't the biggest person on the poster. The biggest American name was. So yeah, I really love this movie. I had so much fun. The audience members had a lot of fun. There was a lot of climax. There was a lot of intention, and there was a lot of drama, and there was a lot of like heart. And you see like a lot of family moments, and you see a lot of love for the sport and love for each other. It was just a really good blockbuster movie, heartfelt movie that I was really excited to see in theaters. So did you guys see it? What did you guys think? I recommend this movie. It was super fun, and I think it's going to go down in history as a really good sports movie. And also, you get to see the Formula One drivers. Like, you get to see close-ups of them, and they're so adorable, and they're so cute, and like, I don't know, it's just a really good time going to the movies. So I think you guys should go pay the extra money to go see an IMAX before they snatch it out of the movie theaters, because you know they don't leave movies in the theaters all that long. So have you guys seen it? Are you guys planning on seeing it? What do you guys think? Leave your comments below. Oh, and by the way, true Formula One fans who have been in this game for forever, you gotta remember that this is a fictional movie. It's not gonna be completely accurate. Like, we had to throw some fantasy in there and some lies and stuff just to get the movie going, okay? It's not like an actual race, so calm down.